What's going on, you guys? Kenny here, also known as Solid Fan 85. Welcome to another vlog. I am recording with my phone, so forgive any video or sound problems. But I'm in the new place. I'm getting set up. I've done a couple videos here where I've kind of updated you a little bit, took you on a tour. We're going to do another tour here very soon, I promise. I just want to get everything set up. I'm still kind of getting everything out and in the open and unpacked, and I still got to bring some stuff over from the old place to the new place, but things are working out pretty well here. The only complaint I've had is the internet. It's really why I haven't done any random streams, is because the internet's been in and out. I pay for a gig connection, and I'm getting barely 200 to 300 megabytes before it just plummets. It just goes out. I have no idea why. I've tried different wirings. I've tested the modem. I've done all kinds of stuff. I have Suddenlink. I'm not really happy with Suddenlink right now. But it'll get worked out. I've got a tech coming out tomorrow morning for the third time. So hopefully it gets worked out. I think it will, because we start streaming again as of this recording on Sunday. We are picking back up into Kingdom Hearts. And hopefully I'll have some stuff in the background. Otherwise it might just be a plain wall, or I might just use a green screen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm obviously getting stuff a little set up. I've shared on social media pictures of the living room, how I'm getting that set up. I'm getting curtains up. I'm just all over the place. Also, forgive the lighting. It's going to go in and out. But other than that, the new place has been great. I'm pretty happy with it. Everything's turning out pretty well. Obviously, very financially demanding. I knew it would be, but as of this recording, I'm pretty much broke. I am pretty much broke, which I'm not used to. Not recently anyway, because, I was staying with my folks, so I could save a little bit of money. I had some money in my pocket, but hey, I got freedom. Man, I got my own place. I got a car. I got a decent job. Knock on wood. The universe has, for lack of a better word, blessed me. So it's pretty freaking awesome, man. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself because, the last couple of years have been pretty harsh in a lot of ways. And in my own personal life, things have just been crazy, man. It's just been nuts. And finally, I'm getting some relief. Some relief. Now, it's fantastic. It's great. And I wanted to thank you guys, if you're watching this, and you're a viewer or subscriber here on the channel. Thank you for your patience. I know streams have been slow, so on and so forth, but when it comes to my personal life, man, things have been working out, and it's going really well. I'm making new friends. I've made a new friend here locally. I've been on a couple of dates. It's been really, really cool. So I'm reconnecting with people, and it feels really, really good. And you know who you are, and thank you for helping me open up again. I'm going to try to stay away from saying names, because in the past, people have been bothered, I think, for people I mention on stream, unless you're a streamer or gamer. But, well, actually, you know what? No, I can say her name. Her name's Clumsy Gamer. You guys have heard me mention her. And she's been really helpful beyond description, with helping me, and we've helped each other, so it's really, really cool. And again, a really, really good friend. And I can never thank her enough for helping me on multiple levels reconnect with people in real life, locally, and it's been really cool. It's been really good for me. So it's a really good thing. But with that said, I also got news that my divorce is closer to being finalized. Because as you guys know, we've gone through the paperwork, and now there's court dates being set. So there's going to be some closure in that. There's going to be some closure. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Divorce sucks, obviously. I was married to this lady for so many years, and being in my first divorce, it's weighed on me, but it's obviously gotten easier with time, but it's still weighed on me. But to have that closure will be a good feeling, and I'm getting closer to that. Um, and there will always be a part of my heart for my wife. But when you're when you kind of go through what I went through, um, I'll always be thankful she was there. So that's something. I just wanted to touch on that because you guys, I've had a couple of questions about the divorce and how it's going. That's just an update. So, yeah, the light's being really weird with this video. Really weird. But, yeah, so it's life, man. Life comes and goes. You meet people and stuff happens. And right now, yeah, I can't complain. I got some family stuff going on. But yeah, for me personally, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm pulling myself up. Things are working out, and that's the best I can hope for. Really, I mean, I'm getting again. I'm in my own place. I can stream on my own time. I don't have to worry about people walking in on me. It's my own space. I kind of wish my lease would have let me do a couple of things, but it is what it is, and it feels so good to be rebuilding. I cannot explain it. I really can't. It feels so good to have just everything going on. I mean, it's amazing how life ebbs and flows, man. It's crazy. And right now, while it's not financially easy these first few months, and it won't be, but it is so worth it. It is so worth it. It's just, oh God. It's weird though because I'm in a two bedroom. And this is the main bedroom that we're in right now. I just got done with some Mythic runs on World of Warcraft. That's the reason why we're in here. And but I'm sleeping in the guest bedroom right now because I need to switch the beds because I have two beds. I've got a queen size and I've got a twin. The twin is what I've been sleeping on the last couple of years while I've been staying with my folks, and I've gotten used to it. It's a mattress that's kind of it's a little stiff, but my back's gotten used to it. So when I try to sleep on the queen bed, the queen kind of has a little dip in the middle. I guess over the years it's kind of worn away. It happens, but it hurts my back. But I've been working and unpacking, I really haven't had the energy to move the beds again. So I'm hoping I can do that soon. So that's been the sleeping arrangement for the most part. And I've had some friends stay with me, off and on, and so that's really cool. I can offer a place, every so often. My lease doesn't allow for so long, unfortunately, because if you don't know me, I have a very open heart, a very helpful nature, and I want to help people. Sometimes I can be heavy, and honestly, this last week was there was one point where it was a bit of a letdown for me because I wanted to help somebody while they try to find a job, while they can rebuild their life a little bit and be close to things because the location of the apartment, I'm very close to things. I'm very close to businesses. I'm literally right down the road from the college. So, it's worked out great, but unfortunately the lease doesn't allow me to do that. They can only stay so long within a certain amount of time. And you can't really work what's in the lease trying to find a job. So it sucks. I was pretty let down. And honestly, I was a little heartbroken. But that's just a part of who I am. It always has been. Because with great heart can come great pain. But I'm bounced back. I'm bounced back. and I know that that person is going to be able to find something. Um, and I applaud the day that they're able to. I told them that straight up. I said, I can't wait for you to be able to build your own again, and go to what you need to do, be where you need to be, and just really do your thing. I'm always proud of people in my life that are able to do that and redo it, especially when they've been through hardships and they've made life decisions that were not easy to make. And I've always applauded that. I've always applauded you guys when you tell me about something that you're working on something and it got done, or you were able to do something in your life to help your life. One example being Frost. Frost is a viewer. For those that don't know, he's a good friend of the channel. He's donated before. He's done all kinds of stuff, and he last time I talked to him anyway, he's doing really well. He's working towards his future, and it's so fantastic to hear stories like that from you guys, and it makes me proud of you, every single one of you. But with that said, I'm also proud of myself because obviously, here I am. I'm also working on online classes towards the whole college thing. So, I already talked about that. I'll get into that at some point when I know more. But I'm working towards a computer science degree next year, or starting next year at some point. I'm doing some online courses right now. I just finished the one last month, but I've kind of had to put a delay on it with getting into this place. So I'm going to pick them back up around probably mid-December. I don't know. I got to see how the financial flow is going to work. You got to give yourself a couple months when you get into a new place, what your bill's going to run, with the car payment and everything too. And the car payment's new to me. I know that sounds weird because I'm 34, but throughout all of my 20s, I straight up bought my vehicles. They were crappy vehicles, but I straight up saved up enough and bought them and paid for them straight out. So, paying rent and a car payment at the same time, is not something I'm accustomed to. I know that sounds weird. It might sound a little, maybe even spoiled, I suppose, but it's just the way my life's worked out. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But again, I ain't complaining. I got nothing to complain about. Let's list the things, shall we? Let me just list what has happened in my life. All right, let me count the ways. 1, my psoriasis is under control. Knock on wood, because of my treatment. I have insurance. I have a job. I have a decent car. I have my own place. I can see a doctor again. Now, there has been a bit of some roughness there because of my disorder. And because of my high blood pressure, because those are from a previous doctor. And so there's a chance I'm probably going to have a hard time with that here in the near future because of my doctor. Certain doctors are not exactly open or, what's the word I want to use here? Progressive enough to really understand or even give medications for mental disorders. It's an unfortunate truth, but some doctors are like that. But hey, again, I have insurance. I can always change doctors if I need to, but I'm sticking with this guy. I'm giving him a chance. We'll see how it goes. But again, everything is fairly solid. I mean, I have my worries. I have my family stuff going on. But when it comes to me personally, what exactly do I have to complain about? There's nothing to complain about. And given the last 2 years, I get goosebumps thinking about it. There is, I can't think of anything. I can't think, maybe not enough, aside from my internet connection, I'm good. I mean, look, I have my rough days, but overall, this is where I am. I'm remaking friends. I'm reconnecting with people. There has been some disconnects with certain people. That's been heavy. With people online. But those are choices I made. I decided that certain... I'm not sure how to put this, to be honest. Certain situations were too heavy. They were too much. And then there was a snapping point to when I just said, I can't anymore. I can't. I'm not going to go into specifics. I'm not going to mention any names, but I just can't do it. So it is what it is. I wish everybody the best, and always, but I've come to a point in my life to where I'm starting to learn that as much as I want to help everybody, and as much as I really want to give everything to everybody, I can't do that. I can't, I am who I am. And right now in my life, I've got to really concentrate on myself. Because I'm having to rebuild mentally. And emotionally, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm really proud of myself. And I cannot let certain things affect that as much as I can help it, because it's too much, man, and I can only handle so much, and that's something I'm starting to learn with age, and relearning myself and what I can handle, what I can't handle, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I mean, I'm 34. I'm a good guy with a big heart, very caring nature, and I give a lot. I will give and I will give, even if I don't receive. And that's something that I've got to fix, because there have been situations where I've given everything. I've given so much, every piece of me. But then something happened and I just realized it wasn't worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth being in a pit and digging deeper and deeper and deeper and seeing light just fade and get farther away. So, it sucks. I hate that. I absolutely hate it. But it's something I've had to do. And it feels like a sacrifice in some ways. But I do get away from, again, that pit. Because there can be a lot of pits in life, man. There can be a lot of pits. And it's really up to us, ourselves, to separate that out of our lives. To do what's best for us. I mean, one thing I can say is that thankfully it rarely happens that I have to do that. And I didn't do that in the past. I didn't do that with pre-crisis Kenny, to put it in kind of a comic book way. I gave everything. I took everything. I befriended everybody. I put up with everybody, including toxic people. And look where it got me. It took me to a really dark spot. Along with my disorder, along with my childhood abuse. And I can't go there again. I can't do it. So I've had to do what I believe is best for myself. And that's not the easiest thing to do, especially if you're not used to it. Because I'm not used to it, man. I'm not used to it at all. And it's really heavy. I mean, it was really heavy. but sometimes it's got to be done. Am I proud of it? No. I don't think it's anything to be proud of. If anything, it should be proud to realize that you're better off. But it's still heavy if you're somebody like me and you care about people, but you still got to say or do something that is a shitty thing to do in ways, but at the same time it's for the best. Man, anyway, that's what it is. But again, aside from those few things, those connections that I've lost, I mourn them. I really do. And I was, like I said, I always wish the best for everybody. I care, and I cared so much in my own way with who I am, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough for some people. And but that's just how ships go. And if you don't know what I mean by ships, you can think it over and get it eventually. But it's that's just life, man. That's life, and that's it comes and goes. Just like when I talked about at the beginning here, it ebbs and flows, and I'm thankful. I'm seriously thankful for the way my life is right now. I could not ask for anything more. And I'm doing this myself. I'm doing it myself. With help, obviously, with help. I mean, I got to thank my folks for one thing, because if I wasn't able to stay with them, I don't know where I would have been able to go. And there's obviously friends I need to thank. You guys know who you are. I appreciate you. I love you. But overall, it's all me, baby. All me. Yeah, so that's about it. Rather long vlog, but I covered a lot of territory. It kind of feels good to talk about certain things, too. Vlogs have always been therapeutic to me. Streams, Let's Plays, making videos, always been therapeutic. Been doing it for over 10 years. Don't plan on stopping anytime soon, as always. But anyway, with that said, thank you for watching. I think I pretty much covered everything. Yeah. I'm getting more solid. I'm turning from that puddle of self-doubt and loathing and brooding and everything into a solid figure of a man. And I am really proud of myself. I haven't been able to say that a whole lot in my life. I can feel it now. See ya.